Back with another SimCity Build It video. I'm going to wait for you guys to get on the stream here, make sure that it's actually working today, and then I will get started. Let's see. So there's a couple of things that I'm going to be talking about today. One of the things is the contest of mayors and kind of what you guys are experiencing this week from the best of my ability. From what I've been able to kind of analyze off of everybody that I talk to and stuff, it's been, honestly, it's just been something that's happened to every single person. So don't feel bad about your list being bad or, get frustrated with it or whatever. The best thing that you can do is analyze what goes on in the game and kind of see like, okay, is this happening to just me, or is it, kind of an everybody thing? And if it's an everybody thing, then just kind of roll with it. If you're not running a 2K average, but nobody else is either, it's like, well, then you really don't have too much to complain about, right? Now, if everybody else is running a 2K average and you're not, then it's probably something to do with you. Now, for those of you who are kind of new to the contest of mayors, especially in the Mega League, this is not the normal setting for the contest, okay? This is not stuff that you would normally experience, but for those of you who have been playing for a while, this isn't normal. And a lot of you guys have sent me screenshots of your leaderboard, and I'm going to tell you right now, usually they are like right around the 100 to 120K mark is where everybody's at. Almost every single leaderboard list that I have seen this week by the about third day into the contest, fourth day into the contest, it's been basically 80 to 90,000 is where first place is. Now that's not normal at all. Normally, like I said, most players, even the first, top 10, 20 players are somewhere in the hundreds to 120 in the Mega League. And that goes for any level, aside from, even the level 11 players usually have a higher list from what I've seen over the last couple of weeks. Higher scores. That's why I was on that. I forgot why I was on that map. Why was I over there? Okay, so just be, aware that I'm not sure if it's a permanent thing, if it's a temporary thing. Sometimes these types of things happen in SimCity where you just get a wave of unexplainable stuff, and then it just kind of subsides and it goes back to normal. For instance, we had that one week where everybody opened up their task list and they all had like, it was like 7 or 8 3K tasks all at once. Right? I've seen people have 2 monsters in the same list, but then nobody else ever gets that again. So it's like, is it a fluke? Is it your game's broken? Is it somebody just hit the wrong button over there at EA? I mean, that seems to happen a lot, right? So just be patient with it and see if it happens again next week. And if it does, it might be the new normal. I don't know. Maybe it's their way of slowing everybody down so that they have to do upgrades, trying to force people into upgrading, because it seems to be that's kind of the trick right now, is my channel is basically promoting to stay a low level, achieve things, and have opportunities, but that doesn't exactly fit into EA's money-making plans, if you know what I'm saying? They're trying to make money off you, and the only way they're going to make money off you is if you're basically unable to do it for free. But when you're low level, you're able to prevail and do good and basically bank out and cash out on the game without spending any money. For instance, CPT and many people like him that have been able to win the contest of mayors each week, they've been able to do that without spending any money. He didn't have to spend any money at all to get everything that he has. And he's got 4 Maxis Manors and a ton of cash and platinum keys and things like that. So, if everybody does that really hinders their money making. Not that they need it. They still make plenty of money off us for the battle pass and other things. But my hope is that they improve the content at some point. I know I'm hoping a little big here, huh? But I'm hoping with these new trial updates with the design that they kind of do something better, because what they got going on is just ridiculous. All right, so I'm going to attempt to finish this assignment here before my timer runs out. And let's see. I think I'm going to redo that one. That one I should be able to come up with. I really hate having to upgrade cactus homes because I'm not really trying to build any more cactus homes, but I'm doing it for the purpose of a 3K task. As soon as I get into Mega, like I told you guys, I'm going to be doing a 1-week tutorial where I go through and I show you guys kind of like what to expect in the higher leagues and things like that, how to play competitively in the higher leagues, because it's so much different than in the lower leagues. Okay, so I've got 6 of you guys here. So like I said, don't be frustrated with it. If you have 3K upgrades, just remember that you do need to cancel those. I know maybe you've canceled a lot, but keep an eye on the leaderboard, keep an eye on how many tasks you have left, and just use your best judgment. Maybe you don't have to cancel both, but at least cancel one. I've seen people with, 18 to 28 tasks left, and they've got 2-3K upgrades sitting in their list, and they've canceled so many times already, and that they're frustrated. I get that. But I'm telling you guys, if you leave those sit for that many tasks, you're just going to hurt yourself more. Now, maybe not cancel them both, at the same time, but at least open up some kind of a placement. It seems like a lot of people this week have been getting, all of their 2K tasks have been basically upgrades. And pretty much you can count that if you have about 4 being taken up in your list, that you're not going to have a whole lot of opportunity for other tasks to come in worth a high value. So you've got to kind of clear up some kind of an opening there. But do the best you can. This week, the best advice that I had for my club members in my training course was try to roll a VU and key loop for this week. So what I mean by that is this. If you're looking at your list, okay, look at your highest tasks that you have. As long as you have an opening there for a high task to come in. So if you have like 4 upgrades worth 2,000 points, you're going to have to cancel something, right? Once you open up one of those placements, do your keys, do your repair. Even if they're worth low value, do those, and then alternate when you do not have those in your list. Do your highest, best option that you do have available, and then when the repair and the keys come back, just keep doing that. You might be able to force a VU and key repair loop, and what that will do is hopefully set you up for like a 2K to 24K loop. If you can get into that, you can roll a 2K average easily without burning through all your resources. Now, if not, then either way, you're basically guaranteed a 1,500 average by doing just those 2 tasks alone, which is about what you're able to hold with what you've been doing, right? So if you've had bad luck this week, and you've had this horrible list like everybody else, try that as a method to up your points. Because the VU and the keys, they always come back at some point, right? Within a couple of tasks. Now, if they're not in your list, like I said, just do your highest premiums or whatever the option is that you think would be the normal way of things. So far, it's been really helping out a lot of the people, in my comm training course. It's got their scores to go up a little bit. But it's definitely frustrating when you're like wanting answers and you're not getting them. So sometimes this stuff happens. Always pay attention to what happens in the game. If there's any kind of side passes, events, anything like that, it's going to control the algorithm of the global market. It's going to control everything. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, all of a sudden I'm seeing this or I'm not seeing that. It's like, yeah, look at what's going on in the game and you'll probably have a reason for that. Hey, KF, what's up? Okay, let's see here. So, what was I need an eco bag. Nobody in my group has... Ooh, Chronic's on. Maybe Chronic has an eco bag. Thank you. Yeah, that happened, when did that happen? Last week, I think? Okay, let's see. And it only took, how long did it take? 8 months, so about since June. Alright. So I've got to get these stupid cactus homes done here. I think I need to do 2 more. Also, you guys, remember, do not cancel a Latin upgrade if it's not worth 3,000 points or higher. Okay, so a lot of you guys, like, even in my comm training course, some of the newer people that I was training, or just people in general, they watch my videos, they hear me say things, and then they ask me questions based on answers that I've already given. You know, like, they'll say, well, should I do this or should I do that? And it's like, no. You know, I've already explained this in my videos. Like, for instance, I had a guy in my training course yesterday. He was in Town League, and he had gotten a mountain upgrade. And he asked me if he should do it. But and I said, you've seen my comm videos, yes? And he said, yep. And I'm like, so, okay, and you have a copy of the Contest of Mayor's Guide? Oh, yeah, I do. It's like, okay, what does it say? Not to do those unless you're in Mega. And then he says, well, should I cancel? Okay, what else does it say? It says do not cancel because it will come right back. I've said this 3 million times. So it's gotten to a point where if you want to be in comm training, you're going to have some level of knowledge and prove to me that you have some understanding of kind of what's going on, because I'm not trying to train somebody who has, you know, no knowledge at all. The whole point in the videos is so that I don't have to say the same exact things in comm training that I've already said in the videos. It's to give additional help for what you haven't heard, not for me to repeat myself for everything that I have out there, right? It doesn't make a difference if I'm telling you on Messenger or if I'm telling you on a YouTube video. Either way, you heard it, so you don't need to ask if I've already said it in a video. And that's kind of what's taking up a lot of my time with comm training, is I'm training people that should know this stuff already. And it's taking away from being able to train people that are, you know, at a higher understanding of what's going on and being able to kind of help them to prevail and do better. So there's 2 changes that are going to be being made, and that is you're not going to be allowed in comm training unless you have some level of understanding of basic knowledge. Okay, so make sure you really, if you want in comm training, that you educate yourself. There's a lot of videos out there that I have to really, you know, educate you. Like, there's a lot out there. The videos are excellent. They really are, if you pay attention to them, you can get the gist of it down on your own. A lot of people have been able to really figure it out with just the videos. But it's for that additional help of like, okay, maybe you're not understanding what I mean by this or that. It's not meant to start from the ground up kind of thing, right? And the next thing that's changing is the way that we are recruiting group members. So usually the technique that we have been, hold on, let me read what you just said. To Twitch? No, I cannot stream straight to YouTube yet. So the way that it works is when you hit 1,000 subs, you have to put in for the YouTube partner program, and then you get like an approval letter. They approve it, and then you can start, you know, monetizing your videos. You have to put in to stream directly to YouTube, which is separate. And right now, I use this app, and it streams to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, and Omelette. So I'm streaming in 4 places right now. Whereas if I was to stream to YouTube, I'd be going straight to YouTube. but I have to put in a 24-hour notice and request before I can do mobile streaming. And I couldn't do that until I got approved for the YouTube partnership. So there's a lot of things that, like, you have to go through, and all these stupid steps and stuff you have to sign and accounts you have to set up. And honestly, I just got approved for monetization, so there's ads on my videos now. And it's a process because you have to go through and you have to, you know, check all of your videos and decide, okay, which ones do you want ads on and how many and so forth. So it's not just, oh, click this button and just stream straight to YouTube like I was under the impression of, you know. You have like all these stupid things that you have to go through. So I decided that until I get approved for that, I'm just going to keep using this. Anyway, so what we're changing as far as our group, the way that it was, let me see if she, hang on a minute here. What does Chronic need? Flour, spatulas, cream. Okay, so usually what we do, since we're in war 2 times a week, we usually take the time, the 12-hour window, and we rotate out inactive members. I ask the chat, you know, have you seen so-and-so? If they say, no, we haven't seen him, and I haven't seen that person, and nobody else has seen that person, I'll ask and ask and ask, depending on how long they've been around. If they've only been around for one war and nobody's seen them at all, I'm just going to assume that they're not here to be active, and I'm going to remove them. If there's somebody that's been around for, you know, maybe 2 or 3 wars, then I'll probably give it a whole nother war, you know, a whole nother 3-4 days before I boot them. And I'll ask for X amount of days. Hey, are you around? Hey, if you're on this list, you need to speak up. If I don't hear from you, you will be removed. If you're removed, then you have to get in before the cooldown period, and then before the cooldown period is over, and then war will begin. If war starts and you've been removed, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, why was I removed? Well, why now am I just hearing from you? Why is it took me a week of trying to contact you, and now that you've been removed, now you're contacting me? That's what frustrates me. So I'm trying to keep an active group here. It's not easy to keep people active. A lot of people, they'll be on, but they choose to not talk, and we're trying to keep an active group. So it's not to be mean to anybody. It's literally just to keep the activity going, okay? If you're going to be off for a couple days, like for instance, we have a girl that has medical issues. She came to me and she said, look, Missy, I'm sick. I'm going into the hospital. I said, great. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're not going to be removed. All is well. It was no problem. And she's fine. You know, because she contacted me and told me what was up. She didn't just disappear for a week. So if you're going to be, you know, missing in action or whatever, you know, just inform me and tell me what's going on. If it's for school or for something like that, then just log out of the group and come back when you're ready to be active. If it's going to be more than like a day or 2, you know. Well, you know, that's an option too. You can always make your own group. But that's how we run things here. So people get frustrated when they talk and they can't get any help with anything. Nobody wants to be in a group like that. So it's not easy on the club leader to keep an active group and keep everything flowing and everything. You know, it's actually a really difficult job. Try it sometime. You know what I'm saying? Like, try making a group and being a president. Getting people, recruiting people in and building a group is not an easy process. And everybody always looks to you for answers. Nobody cares about anything. All they care about is that they can do what they need to do when they need to do it, and that they get help when they need it. That's all anybody cares about. They don't care about all the other discipline and process that takes place. You know? Are you in my group? But you know I wasn't talking to you specifically. I mean, our group's pretty damn active. There's somebody in there at all times, so. That's what I'm saying. Like, we've had days, times in the past, 8, 9 months ago when, you know, people wouldn't talk for days on end. And it's like, no, fuck that. So now it's like any time of day you go in there, there's somebody. Because we've got people from all over the world. We don't have an inactivity issue. We have an inactivity issue with maybe 1 or 2 members, and then I remove those members to make room for active members, and then they get mad. That's what I'm trying to say. Then how would you know what level of activity we have? Like, what the hell? I mean, that'd be like me saying I have more activity than your group when I've never even been in it or know anything about it. Every single time I open this game, it says 9+ messages. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. So we don't have a problem with the group being inactive. People are always on. But that's my point. People are always on and they're active because of the way we run things. That's the point I'm trying to make. If I start allowing so-and-so to fall off for a week and this person to fall off for a day, people are going to start following that pattern and we're going to go inactive again, which is what I don't want. But then one person gets removed and then they jump up on my YouTube comments like, why was I kicked? And they get all bent out of shape about it. It's like, it's not meant to be mean to you. It's just because I either can't find you or get a hold of you, you know? That is the point I'm making. I only have a short window where I can rotate out inactives for actives, and we have a very high demand. So if I see somebody who's like never on, or somebody that says, well, I jump on once a day after work, we're not looking for those type of players. We're looking for players that are strategic and very active players. That's what we're looking for. So I'm just making an announcement that we're changing the way that we approve people. So if you want in the group, hit me up on Facebook and tell me, you know, like what your basic ordeal is. Like, hey, I'm only on once a day, then this probably isn't the group for you. You're probably going to be kicked if you're only on once a week or once a day for 5 minutes. And I have to screen everybody because people like to make fake accounts and do drama. So, yeah. It's gotten to be quite ridiculous, honestly. Alright, so let's see. I am going to go over there and see if I can find the stuff I need, because this is not working here. I already used the sap that I needed, so that's out. What the hell? Nope, nope, nope. That's not going to happen. Okay. That's regular. Alright. The fish in the plastic is looking like my cheapest option here. Wonder what that guy's roads say. And remember, anybody here, if you guys are on Global and you see anything, you know, cool or whatever, take a screenshot of it. I'm collecting screenshots for a video. What does that say? Ah, it's the person's name. Okay, I see. I see. I came across a city the other day, and the person had all maxed out. Fuck, what are they? They were Tokyo buildings, but they were maxed out, and they were the whole entire screen. It was like, why? Okay then. Whatever floats your boat. Ooh, robes. Watch them be gone now that I get there. Actually, that looks kind of cool. Oh, come on. The one time I find all this shit and I don't have much room. Are you serious? Actually, I might have enough. I think I do. If I can click faster. No. Go back. Damn it! Alright, that's alright. So I'm going to take a couple screenshots of this. This is interesting. You don't normally see stuff on Global that is even remotely interesting, so I'm going to take advantage of this. It's kind of an interesting, squiggly, whatever. It's got a lot of empty space, though. I always hate when I have to do screenshots because, like, you want to be able to, rotate, and you can't rotate a screenshot, which sucks. Huh. Interesting. You know how expensive this is? I'm going to tell you right now, these Omega roads, they are not cheap. Not cheap at all. And considering he has very little Omega home, and he's level 99, what the hell? He's either hacked or something, because he's either bulldozed a shit ton of work, because he does not have anywhere near what he should have for a level 99. And considering he has regionals that I don't think he has those regional maps unlocked, it's highly likely. Okay. Alright. Let's see. What was I doing here? 2 bricks. Ooh, you're on fire. You didn't be crispy. Whoops. Ah, I should have grabbed the face cream. I needed that. Okay, fish and plastic. Let me see how many regionals I have. I might actually be somewhat close to being able to complete an epic. 29 robes. That's not too bad, actually. All right. What time is it? 6:55. Okay. Let's see. Now I need more fish again. Oh my god. Let me go launch some of these war items to get rid of some of this stuff here. Also, we are not accepting hacked players into the group. I had a couple people ask. You got to be a legit player. I mean, I don't care if you hack or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But in our group, it's just... It doesn't really do much good to be hacked in our group because everybody here is here to play strategically and stuff, so it just... There's not a whole lot for a hacked player to do. Because a lot of them want to participate in, like, club wars and stuff. Okay. Alright. Get rid of some of this stuff and then somebody can have this jackpot. So I usually try to buy the jackpots when they're in the store. At least the first one. Okay. So I'm hoping that I can probably get that timed epic done. I want to say in the next couple of days. It just kind of depends on what I got going on. But I'm going to attempt to. So much for making room. Jesus. See how quickly this happens to me. Like, what the hell? What do I need? So I've got no cheese for my epic, so I'm going to have to make that. Burn through some tokens here. Alright. Let me find my phone charger. Anybody here, oh shit, what was I going to ask you guys? It was right there and then I just totally lost it. This is what happens when I don't drink my coffee. Or my keto shot. Okay. This is ridiculous. Let's see. Cactus. That's another face cream. Oh, that's right. Those stupid things. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. Anybody on my friends list, if you see anything in my depot that you want, you can go ahead and take it. It's all up for grabs. I'm going to be globaling it here in a couple of seconds. If you don't take it. There's some nails. Any of that stuff, you can have it. This person might have face cream. Come on, Jesus. Alright. I don't see anything worthwhile. Nothing worth taking a photo of. Damn, it's warm as hell in here. You know who might have stuff up? Where's my Mr. Mary Poppins at? He normally has stuff up. Oh, come on. I hate when they fill up your depot with just total garbage. You used to be able to actually travel to people's depots from here, you know, not have to go all the way back. Now you have to go all the way back. Stupid. Ah, found my eco bag. Let's go back. Now that I need a sap, I think, is what I need. Figures. All right. Oh, come on. You're supposed to have everything I need. Bastards. I was supposed to do this task last night so I had more time. Actually, let me double check just to make sure. I don't think I made face cream, but you never know. Hang on, you guys. What the fuck? All right. Bree, are you on here? There's 2. 3. Cool. Done. Finally. That shit was annoying. Oh, come on. Well, I guess at least it's worth 3,000. That one's usually pretty easy to do, actually. It's just damn expensive. Alright. Got one there. Okay. That was quick. Spoke too soon. Never get this damn task. And it comes in worth 2,850 points. That's fucking ridiculous. Dude? What the fuck? I don't know if I have the stuff to launch that attack. I don't think I do. Hey! Somebody didn't hit this? Jesus. What the hell's wrong with you people? What do I have here? 6. How do I only have 1 energy? God, that's terrible. Didn't, what's her name, have a megaphone up? Alright, so after I get this done, I am going to go over to the Frosty map and see if I can fix what's going on over there before I go crazy. This is not staying here, by the way. It's just sitting there until I figure out what I want to put there. I know how terrible it looks, trust me. Okay. Okay. These damn drinks are retarded expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Youch. That's a price tag, huh? Let's see, I think I have the spatulas as well. Okay, spats up. Alright. Who was it that had the megaphone again? I think it was Storm. If I remember right. Might as well fill this up. There went all my damn planks. Been trying to burn through some of my silver tokens because I haven't been able to collect them off the top of my buildings for a while. And it's driving me nuts. Okay. Let's go see what she's got. I can get that stupid task done. Haha. Sometimes when I'm at people's depots, I'll try to clear up some of the stuff when I see they have like 3 or 1 posted or whatever. Try to help them out. I don't actually need all this garbage. Offer the decent items to club members before you global them, even if it's stuff that you think like they wouldn't want. Planks and tape and things like that. That's really stuff that you shouldn't be selling, but if you are selling, you might as well give it to your club members because them having to make it is actually costing money. You know, every time you spend time making stuff that doesn't turn the highest profit, you're losing money. So, I mean, if you're going to do that, sell it to your club members. Or at least offer it to them before you global it. Like techs, I can't tell you how many people will, they'll be selling techs on global. It's like, you know, had I known that those were up, I would have purchased those. I'd rather buy them and, you know, put a token on Flower or, like the fashion store or whatever than them go to the damn global market. Okay. Let's see. I need 2 more energy. I think we're just gonna hit that and then I'll wait and do that task after the fact. Steiner, are you on here? Bree? Tanya? Anybody? time is it now? 7:13. Okay. Let me see what she's got going on here. I think she's outlining her water here. Plastic? Really, Bree? Come on now. You can do better than that. It's ridiculous. I want to go to Steiner's map and do a city review for him, but I'm afraid it'll crash the stream. Don't know why, but it will. Let me see if I can get over to Sandrine's map, though. And then there was somebody that had hit me up that was asking for my advice. I'm going to go to your map as well once I remember what your city name is. Okay, so let's see here. Hey, Bree, what's up? What the heck? Okay, let's see. I'm going to go to... Wait a minute. Let me double check to see if I have a task here. Might as well do that one, I guess. What do I have set up? Hey, Vintage. No matter what level you are, you seem to always need storage space. It's ridiculous. They don't give you enough storage. They really don't. Not when you get to the point where you have all regionals unlocked and stuff. It's a bit ridiculous. I mean, people at level 24 struggle when they have 500. Imagine unlocking an obscene amount of items after that. I mean, I don't really have, like, much of anything. You know what I mean? But, let's see. The VU itself, like, you can burn through that in one round of the contest. And then these are absolutely necessary for epic projects. Doesn't take long to fill up. Okay. Let me collect this stuff here. They really should give us a timer on our little building here to show, like, when our tokens are going to be up or whatever. Or give you, like, a red timer that shows how long they've been sitting there. It would get people more inclined to use them, you know, if they actually saw, like, how long it was sitting there. And you could actually prepare a little better to collect them. Okay. I've got to make an obscene amount of canisters so that when I get to Mega and I try to play competitively, I have enough stupid Omega stuff. So that's going to cost a pretty penny. Alright. Garbage. I've almost got enough to buy another Omega service on one of my regionals. That's what I'm probably going to do it for the Sunny map to kind of clear up some space over there. Okay, I've got enough bread rolls. All right. What am I doing? What was I doing, you guys? Oh, I was supposed to go to somebody's city. Who was it? Let's go check out, what's her name? Sandrine's city real quick and see what she's got going on. She was redoing her map here a while back. I had looked at it a couple of days ago, but I don't know if she changed anything just yet. Okay. She still got that. Looks like she hasn't done much. She really likes these casinos. Maybe it's the neon lights or something, but she does them back to back. Maybe it's so that if you can, like look at it in both directions. I think that's kind of what she's going for there. So it seems. Okay. Yeah. So until she does more, there's not a whole lot to review there. Where's the person that wanted my help? I know him by his profile picture, I think. Nope. Nope. What the hell? Where'd he go? This is weird. Don't see him unless he changed his picture. Maybe it's the guy with the bike? I don't know. But he definitely changed his picture. This guy's the one that has a city like mine. So I know that's not him. Let's see what he's got going on over here. Oh, also, you guys, if you're wondering why, if you have regional maps and you're wondering why you haven't, looks like he's changed some things. That or I'm just not used to looking at it. But if you're wondering why you haven't been able to get that design update, EA had written back to one of the people and had told them that they are in the testing phase, and that is why they are not allowing all mayors to participate. They're trying to see how it goes first. So, yeah. That's their reasoning anyway. Where the hell? Hang on, you guys. Just a second here. I woke up really early. I had taken a lot of melatonin yesterday and passed out all night long. So I'm like wide awake by 4:30 in the morning. But I'm like hella hungover from taking too many melatonin. It was an accident, actually. I was just gobbling them up like candy because they were the gummies. And I looked down, I'm like, damn, dude, where'd the bottle go? They're pretty weak. They were only 5 milligram ones, so. Alright, let's see. Any Paris, if anybody wants that, they can have it. Let's see. Now we're going to go to who's this? Hold on. double check and see who's all got stuff going on here. Ooh, let me grab those. They're like making backpacks. They're the worst thing ever. Same with like popcorn or corn. Damn, dude. Like, see, I see stuff like this and it's like, this person's been playing a long ass time. You can tell because of the buildings they have. But look how many buildings they built and they're only level 75. So when you see somebody that's like 99 or whatever, and they have little to no buildings on their map, you know, like, they either bulldozed a ton or something, because that ain't right. Alright. Global's been pretty shitty the last couple days. I've heard that a lot of people have been finding VU, but other than that, there's not a lot. From what I understand. I haven't been on Global that much, though. I usually don't spend a whole lot of time on Global, because shit like this happens, and I get there and it's too late. And then I get pissed. I'm like, fuck this. Alright, you guys, I have to jump off here for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll be back. I'm going to restart the stream here in a minute, and I got to make a phone call, and then I'll be back.